Hello everyone, welcome back to the Ritual Flow. For today's reading, we are looking at the energy surrounding the new moon in Sagittarius that is happening tomorrow, or actually not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow on December 12th. So new moons are a time for new beginnings, a fresh start of a small cycle. For this new moon, this is a period of preparation for going on a new journey of growth and expansion in your life. This is an emotionally based journey, exploring new feelings, being adventurous about what's coming next for you in your life. You may be in a sort of period of reflection, like gearing up for the changes that will take place like over the 28-day cycle. Getting ready to participate in new emotional experiences that make you feel excited, happy, and like inspired for the forward movement that's coming. You may be gaining some new understanding, a new perspective, a new perception of where you're headed, what's going to cultivate this new experience of growth for you. And, depending on what your rising sign is, this is going to be happening in a different area of your chart. If this is happening in your second house, this may be related to your values or how you make money or something to do with your material resources. If this is happening in your seventh house, this may be embarking on a new relationship. If it's your 10th house, maybe this is a new career opportunity that you're considering. Yeah. So, and if you would like to explore this and other aspects of your chart a little more deeply, you can find details on how to get a natal chart reading from me in the description box below. All right, let's get into the reading and see what this new moon will be bringing. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Not everything is going to resonate with everyone. If something isn't vibing with you, don't try to force it to fit. This is timeless as well, so if you're seeing this after this period of time where this moon phase has passed, it may still be good to check it out and reflect on what this period of life was bringing for you. Okay. So I'm immediately getting that there's something going on with your emotions, you're feeling. That makes sense for this new phase, this new cycle surrounding the moon. There's a lot of things that have been suppressed, and it's like it's slowly filtering through for you. It's like there's like a light peeking out from behind the clouds. Like a little bit of the feelings beginning to leak out. And it feels like as the moon progresses through this cycle, it's going to bring like more and more of that emotional feeling coming out, being exposed, being revealed. It's going to feel like when you let a little trickle out, it's going to start to feel more comfortable being vulnerable, being honest with yourself, to allow like a deeper expression, a deeper outpouring over like the 2-week period leading up to the full moon. There's something going on here about this expression of feeling, though, feeling like a betrayal in some way. Maybe a betrayal of someone else, or a betrayal of yourself, perhaps. Yeah, like something about releasing that vulnerability, feeling like exposing yourself, putting yourself in a position that feels threatening in some way. But it could also, depending on what feelings are coming out and being expressed, it could potentially be some sort of betrayal regarding another person as well. We'll get a little more detail on that in a moment. And I say that too specifically because there's a challenge here surrounding like a stable foundation. This feels, and that makes sense, it feels for Sagittarius like a sort of unstable energy here. It feels unstable to let these feelings out. It feels a little ungrounded. Sagittarius is a mutable sign, so that's more adaptable, more flexible, more ethereal, ephemeral. It's more of an energy of sort of like being all over the place instead of like being grounded in reality. There could also be some sort of family situation or concern for like a long-term like projection of the future that's problematic here as well. And the solution to this is to spend some time alone, spend some time reflecting, getting in touch with your own feelings first prior to that expression, getting clear on what's deep in your heart, deep in your soul. It may stir things up a bit. That's another element with this like feeling of like betrayal and tension, like something causing some sort of disagreement or argument perhaps regarding this expression of feeling. It may have a very dramatic result. It may create conflict with someone in your life, or this could just be like when you're taking a look at how you really feel, stirring up some inner conflicts, some differences between the beliefs you hold and the feelings that you're having. But there is a new mental perspective, a new viewpoint, a new way of thinking about this that you're being advised to take. And overall, this is the perfect overall energy to come out for a new moon in Sagittarius. This is like a new beginning that's inspiring, full of excitement, full of energy and curiosity, enthusiasm. It's like the beginning of like a journey of elevation, of growth of your being, your soul. Okay, let's take a look at each of these cards in a little more detail. We'll start with the Moonchild card. Okay. So, yeah, part of your feelings that you've been dealing with, keeping inside, there's a major decision here for you to be making and contemplating. It's very hard for you to make this decision, but it's a decision to leave behind a rough emotional situation towards something that's like better for your mental health, something that feels happier, more filled with the frequency of love, instead of this like, it's like a feeling of restriction. This is like giving an energy of like escaping a toxic situation to find some sort of peace and happiness somewhere else. And this energy is coming through as well of like fighting against this release of emotion, like fighting against this vulnerability, but needing to have the courage to do what's necessary to like step up to the plate and speak what's really on your heart, what's really on your mind, in order to have the outcome that you desire. Well, with the Nine of Cups here, there's really this leaving behind whatever this toxic situation is, moving away from that energy, deciding that you're going to fight for what's best for your emotional well-being. It's really what's necessary. Like, this journey that you're embarking on with this expression is a fulfillment of your wishes. It's like it brings a sense of emotional satisfaction. It feels very threatening to go down this path, to make this decision. It feels like one wrong move and everything could fall apart if you're in your head about it, worrying about what could go wrong, what like fears that you have surrounding this. But you have to recognize that this is like the only way out of this situation. It's the only way to have the fulfillment that you are seeking, that you truly desire. Okay, tell me about the Five of Swords. Yeah, there's some sort of like passion and excitement, like desire, fueling, like lying underneath these emotions. And it's something about that is what feels like the betrayal. Yeah, there's something involved in a relationship here. Potentially with a Libra. But there's also this energy, it's like there's a lot of like desire and passion behind this connection. It's like this is the person that's receiving like this emotional exchange, but this desire behind it and this like emotional vulnerability feels like it feels forbidden, it feels wrong in some way, or like something is off limits, like something is going to, it's like there's this fear that it's going to create more problems than it will fix. And I think that's why there's been this like holding back and making this decision, like a holding back in emotional expression, because of this fear of like the unknown, of like what could be stirred up in moving towards this, in opening up, in like seizing this opportunity to have those desires fulfilled. But in actuality, it brings things into greater balance. This is some sort, like it may feel like a betrayal, it may feel like wrong in some way, but there's actually this energy of some sort of justice being served in that. Some sort of fairness, like consequences, like cause and effect. Some sort of wrong being righted. It may also involve some sort of breaching of a contract that's in place. That may be lending to the forbidden aspect of things. Okay, let's look at the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like the challenge here with this like expression of feelings, this like approaching and like taking advantage of what you desire to express with someone. It would change everything. It's just there's this fear of it changing things in a negative way. But with the cards here, it feels like it's an opportunity for positive change. Sagittarius is a very optimistic energy. So there is a call to be open to the positive side of things. The opportunity to rebuild something, to like make a new investment when one is released. There's this energy of the past here. Some sort of reconciliation, some sort of reunion, some sort of visitation. But there's this like cold, calculating energy. This is like a very, there's a few things coming through here. This is like a very like nurturing, soft, warm, and polite, like emotional meeting between like people you know from the past. This person could be someone that you know from the past. That could be like past in this life or past life. And there is this concern of some sort of boundary. Like there's some sort of investment, some sort of agreement made with someone else that's not this person. And it's like acting on these feelings would cause some sort of destruction, some sort of upset, upheaval with this person. Like this person would be judging you. Would like create some sort of trouble for you if you like took action on this at this time. That may be where this conflict is coming in. It's like there's definitely a fear of upsetting this person. But it's like they're not offering this warm exchange. They have this like coldness and rigidity about them. But it gives this air of intimidation, and it's like that intimidation, that like fear of upsetting this person is standing in the way of seizing the opportunity to balance things out and have some sort of wish fulfilled. Let's look at the Hermit. Yeah, there's some sort of loss surrounding that. It's like you may, if you like take action towards what you desire, you may be like losing this person, losing this investment. It may literally be financial, or it may be in that person specifically. I heard the word stipulation. Like maybe there's some sort of like stipulation in a contract about like what you can and cannot do, and something about the action that you feel compelled to take is a breach of that stipulation, and that would create some sort of loss for you. Okay, now let's look at the Hermit. Temperance. Yeah. Going inside yourself, doing some thinking about your own internal balance, your own emotional needs, is going to offer you some sort of guidance, offer you some sort of insight about the decision that's before you. There's also like it's also like something about the insight that you can find when you reflect. It's going to offer some sort of opportunity, like a new perspective on negotiating something different in this situation, in this contract. Or maybe I heard loophole. It, like, there may be some sort of loophole that you discover that allows you to circumvent this situation that you feel trapped by, bound to. There's also and it's like whatever loophole you can find, it's like it like goes around that and offers you an opportunity to like give something, to offer something that provides some sort of balance or reciprocity in this situation, like a token of like promise, a token of it's almost this energy of like I can't have what I would really like to have at this moment. So in this moment, like, here's what I can offer you, like, for the time being. It's like having an epiphany about being able to give to something that means a lot to you in the meantime of like before being able to like pursue it in earnest. And whatever this is, whatever this like opportunity that comes forward, this sort of like circumvention that you see, this like opportunity that you have to like offer something back, it makes you feel a little better. It like brings a healing experience for you. It brings a little bit of internal balance to the situation, to sort of like lean in the direction of where you're trying to go, but you feel held back from. We also have that 5 of Wands at the bottom here for that. So yeah, that's just like another confirmation that you may feel some inner conflict about being able to offer this like lesser option that's like less than what you really want, but feels more negotiable. Or there's also this energy that if someone finds out that you did this, it may cause the conflict that you were not meaning to create. Like it may like stir up some drama for you, because like this person will automatically jump at that as like a breach of whatever, like that like stipulation, whatever agreement is in place. Like in actuality, you navigated it in such a way that it wasn't like, it didn't go like past that boundary. It was not truly a breach of that agreement. But this person may not see it that way initially. It may involve like a like sort of legal mediation to determine that it was in fact like not like an overstepping of that boundary. And this person would be very upset about that they like didn't catch you doing what you weren't supposed to be doing. That's going to make them mad because like they wanted to catch you. Okay, let's look at the Five of Wands. Yeah, so you're feeling tired. You're feeling all over the place. You're feeling like you're reaching the end. Holy shit, I didn't even see that was back there. I was saying that. Yeah, it's almost this energy of like feeling at your wit's end with the situation. Feeling weary, like about having to hold this boundary, like hold yourself back from achieving, taking that next step, achieving what it is you desire. And like that person who has that stipulation in place may also be like gaslighting you, manipulating you about some things going on in your life and taking advantage of that. But it's almost this energy of like this betrayal and loss being necessary. Like the blessing in disguise that you're waiting for, that like you've been holding back and fearing, like causing this drama, causing this commotion. And so you've been like setting that boundary for yourself and like being careful not to step over it. But it's like, this is suggesting that it may be necessary to overstep that boundary in order to like put a close to this situation, to like create a scenario of betrayal so that you can move on towards like what you truly desire, towards that fulfilling of wishes, to close out this cycle and be able to begin a new one. But it's like, there's this energy of being conflicted about like actually going through that process, putting yourself like in the spotlight. And like making your intentions known. Because it's like holding yourself back is just like keeping you stuck in the place that is uncomfortable, that feels restrictive, that like the place that you don't want to be, and it's holding you back from being able to move forward, to like have this new beginning. And something is happening with this new moon. It's like instigating and preparing you for this new beginning. It may be creating this dramatic scenario in order to like push past like this period of stagnation, this period that's like wearing you down and holding you back, and allowing this forward movement to take place that like sets you off on this new journey that the moon is bringing. Okay, let's look at the Ace of Swords. Yeah, like I said before, that new idea, like having that epiphany, having a different perspective on what you can offer. This is like another suggestion to, like, that's the advice here. That's the advice that, like, when you have this idea, when you see this like path, when you see this loophole that like you can move through to like take that step, make that offer, like do what you can. It may feel, whoa, hold on. It may feel small. It may feel slow. But while small and slow, it still is like, it's like an outlet for that forward movement. And it promotes this idea of exploring, expanding yourself, and like opening yourself to the possibilities, the potential that you have to achieve what it is that you actually desire. And like I said before, you may have some fears about how this is going to go. Like if you take this action, if you take this step and stir things up, it's like your worst fear is things like going badly and like more deeply ingraining you in the situation that has you feeling trapped, in the situation that you feel burdened by, that's making you really stressed and anxious, creating a lot of tension and conflict for you and disappointment. Because it's like on the other side of that, like through that is this new beginning. You may fear it like just causing a big mess, but it's like this is the path that you have. This is the avenue, the opportunity that you have towards like having the victory that you want to see. It's like someone is saying, like, I need a win in my life. And this opportunity that's coming through with this new moon is like leading you towards that win. But you have to be willing to accept it, willing to make that offer, no matter like how small and slow it seems, and not being really like what you want or how you would ideally like to approach. But it's a stable energy. It's a good option. It's a good opportunity that's going to move you forward and allow some progress, some like wins to start happening in your life. Okay. Let's pull a couple of oracle cards and see if there's anything they would like to add. Okay. We have sensuality, feminine wisdom, passion. Yeah. It's like whatever this like cold, repressed sort of energy that you've been living in, it's like you have this opportunity for like expression of warmth and passion, like something that's contrary to that. This feels like new and exciting, invigorating is the word that's coming through, specifically invigorating. And that's why, I mean, this does really feel like a situation here. Behind one of the cards in between shuffles was like the Three of Cups, and like the Three of Cups is here as well. So this is lending to the energy that there is like some sort of third party situation in your life, some person that you desire to like express this passion and feeling with, but there's some sort of prior commitment, prior contract with someone else, challenging that, getting in the way of that specifically. And there is a positive opportunity for you to see your way out of this with this transit, with this movement, with the clarity it brings. Like letting go of some sort of illusion that you hold for the way your life is currently. Making plans to create the life that you want to live in, that you want to see, that you want to grow into. And it leading to this opportunity to have the blessings, like have those wins that you've been missing out on. 4242 was on the timer at the end of that. That number may be relevant for someone. You may see it at some point in the future as some sort of confirmation, maybe as reassurance to take this opportunity, to take this option that you have to lead yourself like out of the world you've been living in and into a new one. Okay, so if this reading resonated, give it a like, comment down below, share it with someone, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Thank you for letting me read for you today. If you are interested in a personal reading, you can book that by looking in the description box below. And I will see you next time. Bye.